Hey everyone, welcome back to Fallout 3. It's part 2 of the Fallout 3 series that we're doing here. If you recall from last time, we went to Megaton, we escaped the vault, went to Megaton, and now we're just outside the Tenpenny Tower. We're going to give you a walkthrough on what you need to do. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. This game's not really that hard, but I'm going to give you step by step. Well, not step by step, but you guys know. So, let's get started. So first we're going to talk to the residents first, get to know them, if they're all up. And then we're going to head on up to the penthouse.
Tell Tenpenny he can kiss my ass. We've got plenty of bottle caps. Let me in, goddammit.
How many times do we have to go through this? You're not getting in.
I can stand here all day yelling at you through this damn speaker if I have to.
I've already told you Tenpenny won't allow zombies to live here.
Who the hell are you calling a zombie?
You're definitely not human, that's for damn sure. For the last time, no zombies allowed.
Can't you tell the difference between me and a feral? Fine. I'll show you the goddamn difference. Just you wait. You'll get yours, all of you. Yes? What are you looking at?
I thought I told you to get the hell out of here. Tenpenny doesn't want your goddamn caps, and I don't want the goddamn headache. For the last time, get your rotten, ugly, goddamn ghoul ass off Mr. Tenpenny's private property. Oh, thought you were that damn ghoul. Well then, back to business as usual. You were trespassing on Alistair Tenpenny's private property. Ritter's an official business only. He's expecting you. Why didn't you say so right away? Just a moment. All right. Come on in. But I warn you, we're watching you.
So now that we have now made our entrance, now, listen here. We have the option to have those ghouls take over the tower, and then the ghoul guy deals with Mr. Burke. But we don't want to do that, because there's stuff that we need to do before we do that. But we're not going to do it in this one. But basically that's what happens. So, with all further ado, let's get inside this tower.
Welcome to Tenpenny Tower. Don't do anything stupid.
And then, the end of that. And here we are, Tenpenny Tower. Ain't nobody in there. And there ain't nobody in there. Time is it in the game? Well, we'll have to come back another time and talk to these people.
Hey.
Talk to these two people.
Good to see you. I am Lydia Montenegro. I'm sure you've heard of me and my shop, Boutique Le Chic? No? Obviously you don't travel in the right circles. I can't talk now. Visit me at the boutique.
Okay, so...
I'm Michael Hawthorne. Who are you? And more importantly, should I care? Oh, fine. We'll have to share a drink sometime. I'm always in the Federalist Lounge. There's certainly plenty to drink about. Take those ghouls, for example. Don't suppose you know anything about dealing with their kind, do you? Really? Fantastic. You can give that Gustavo a lesson or two. Well, it's a great place to live, if you don't mind ghouls breathing down your neck. We haven't discussed this already? Apparently, there's a pack of zombies living in the tunnels. Gustavo says he has it under control. On the bright side, it's given me another reason to hit the drink. Look around. What else is there to do?
And that's the end of the conversation.
Welcome to the Federalist Lounge. I'm Shakes. Wet your whistle?
We might have to bring it up just a tad.
I see, sir. Very well. May I pour you a drink? Don't you worry about any such thing, sir. Care to wet your whistle?
And then that's if he wants to offer me a drink. But we're gonna go and do this. Go up to the penthouse.
Ah, yes, Mr. Burke is expecting you. He's waiting for you on the balcony. He owns this building. We get our caps from him, and don't you forget it. It's named after Alistair Tenpenny, who runs this building. He's got a bunch of rich guys that pay him to live in it. We're here to make sure that people like you don't mess up his deal. Don't cause any trouble.
The pulse charge is rigged. Excellent. Excellent! Ah, the anticipation is palpable, isn't it? When you have finished savoring the moment, you may have the honor of pressing the button. Oh, and mind your eyes, it'll be brighter than bright.
So, Megaton's right over there, I think. Yeah. So, flip up the switch. Now we activated that there. Hold up. Messed it up. Oh.
The pulse charge is rigged. Excellent. Excellent! Ah, the anticipation is palpable, isn't it? When you have finished savoring the moment, you may have the honor of pressing the button. Oh, and mind your eyes, it'll be brighter than bright.
To offer him the reward we discussed. Now, all this bright light and wind has given me quite a thirst. Where's my scotch?
I'll send someone up as soon as I complete business with our friend.
Righto, and be quick about it. I haven't been dry in years. I'd hate to start now.
My God. What transcendent beauty. What purifying light. Allow me to collect myself, as I'm sure you're anxious to collect your payment. I have been asked to extend to you an invitation to reside at Tenpenny Tower. Here's the key and deed to your new master's suite. It's on the top floor, first door on your right from the elevator. Enjoy your new accommodations. Oh, and if you wish to spruce the place up a bit, speak with Lydia Montenegro in the boutique Les Chic.
Okay, now. Fancy that! A visitor! I seldom get visitors, which is a tiresome shame, because I'm usually relentlessly bored out of my right mind. All of these confounded people fluster about like I'm made of eggshells and about to fall to pieces at any moment. I'm surprised they even let you in. So, what do you think of my fine tower here? It's quite the jewel of the wasteland, isn't it? I dare say I'm quite proud of it myself. Righto! When I saw this place jutting up out of the horizon, I knew what I had to do. I hired some muscle, and we got this place fixed up right quick. I had the great fortune to run into Mr. Berg, an absolute gem of a man. He certainly has a way of getting done what needs to get done, doesn't he? Then it was a matter of getting the right type of tenants with the right type of assets, and the rest is, as they say, history. I complained offhand one day about how I thought that heap of metal on the horizon was a bit of an eyesore. Mr. Burke offered to take care of it. Burke is such an agreeable man, isn't he? I don't know how I got along without him. I practically don't have to think about things anymore. He takes care of everything. I seldom even have to ask. He's a real go-getter, that one. We need more men like him if we're going to rebuild the world. Well said, indeed. You've got the entrepreneurial spirit. It gives me hope to see young people such as yourself with real heads on their shoulders. Righto, run along now.
All right.
It was a wonderful thing you did. Inspiration.
So, couple things. First things first, we got to do the mission, the original mission, and then when we get enough equipment, we're gonna make a trip up to Paradise Falls. But we need to do that before our karma goes up, and that's gonna happen before you do anything. You know what I mean? So we got some time before we can do that, but we need to do it.
I just need to catch my breath.
So we're gonna have Mr. Jericho wait here.
What are we standing around here?
Because I work better doing this solo.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am Godfrey, your personal robotic butler. I am here to look after your needs and to keep you happy and entertained. What can I do for you?
Oh.
Two atoms are in a bar. One says, "I think I lost an electron." The other says, "Are you sure?" To which the other replies, "I'm positive." Yes, I believe this place could do with a bit more in the way of decoration. Speak with Lydia Montenegro down in the lobby level of the tower. She has quite a selection of items to enhance your living space. Of course, of course. Don't let me keep you.
Hang on. We want to put it for 3 hours. There. So the reason why I say we gotta do it solo.
I'm gonna stand here all.
Reason why is because we need to unload all this equipment. So once that's done, now we need to go to the super. Now we need to go back to Megaton.
Or am I gonna stand?
This is the view. Obviously, it'll look better in the daytime, but let's go to Galaxy News.
Hey, is that you? Oh, my head's still ringing from that explosion. What happened? Wow, who would have thought a town built around a bomb could be so dangerous? Good thing I wasn't in town at the time, huh? Man, that could have really done a number on me. A ghoul? What? Me? What do you... Huh? Why am I a ghoul? Is this because of that explosion? Actually, this isn't too bad. I always was curious to do some tests involving ghouls. Know anywhere where a ghoul like me can settle down? You know, this is just the perfect excuse to visit Rivet City. But while I'm heading downtown, I've been meaning to check out the museum. Who knows what I'll find? Anyway, see you downtown, one way or the other.
Alright, so now... Oh, check this out.
Welcome to...
Oops.
The bomb is perfectly safe. Welcome.
So we gotta clear the way for more...
Junk is my business.
No, we just switched over to Talon Company armor because it's going to save us armor. Because we're going to have to use the armor later.
Under our system, like the king in a monarchy, never dies.
So now like that. How easy that was. I don't know why we forgot that. I mean, we really should keep it though. But
Metro security protocol initializing. Station security grid offline. Metro Central not responding. Threat level Omega. Lethal force authorized. Tickets, please. Scanning for valid ticket. Verified. Thank you for riding with Metro. identified. A lawful use of deadly force is in progress. Citizens are advised to clear the area.
And these Protectrons are like the weakest robots in the game. They don't do very much.
Please stand clear. This is now a free fire zone. Hostile target.
What was that? So what we want to do is turn that on, unlock the save. Yeah, take that because we're going to need that stuff later. Go that way in just a second. And we're going to follow these two roaches up. see my yeah. The soup means butt. Then you run straight towards this shelter. Alright, now hold up for a second. What is your deal? Do you have to go out or something? What's the matter? What's the deal, man? What? What's the matter? Oh, what's the matter?
soon enough.
Oh, yes, sir. Sorry, brother.
Look, I don't know who you are, but you don't belong here. The super mutants have overrun our brothers at the Galaxy News radio building, and we're headed there to back them up. You can tag along if you want, but keep your head down and try not to do anything stupid. You've been living under a rock? This is DC. The entire city is crawling with super mutants. Now, if you'll excuse me. That's a negative. We've got too many local conscripts as it is. Most are undertrained and too damn trigger-happy for their own good. Our very own Initiate Redden is a sterling example. The name's Sarah Lyons, Sentinel and Squad Commander of the Lion's Pride. We're with the Brotherhood of Steel. We do our best to hold back the super mutants in this area, but when civilians stumble into our sights, that gets a bit difficult, doesn't it? There aren't a lot of safe places in the ruins right now, but the Galaxy News radio building is sort of our port in the storm. Unfortunately, the building's been hit pretty hard lately. We're their backup. So if there are no more questions, we really need to move out. Watch yourself out there.
Nope, you heard him. Let's go. So you follow these guys up to the building. It's pretty easy. We can't pick up the power armor because we don't have the training for it yet.
All clear, Sentinel. 5 mutants released. From their torment, the rest are keeping their heads down.
Good. Jennings?
Negative.
A new recruit?
Just a stray we picked up. The one that blundered into the uglies over on 42nd.
Welcome.
All right, it's the usual drill. Redden, you just do whatever Paladin Vargas says and keep your mouth shut.
Yes, ma'am.
Got a present for you, Frankenstein.
Then we jump down and...
It's not your fault, Vargas. Redden was good enough for the Pride, and she proved it here today.
Yeah.
Damn it!
When we get back to the Citadel, I'll talk to the scribes. Let it be chronicled that Paladin Redden passed her test.
Come on. Let's see if they've got anything to drink.
I guess it's my turn to thank you. Anyway, the area's secure, so you're free to talk to Three Dog if you need to. I'm sure. You can handle yourself, I'll give you that. But let's not get carried away. I'll take that as a compliment. If we don't try to keep the mutants from killing everyone and everything in the capital wasteland, who will? The Brotherhood does its best, but sometimes it takes a little something special. That's where the Lion's Pride comes in. Well, the Brotherhood needed a secure outpost, and the guy who runs the radio station needed to not get his head ripped off by super mutants. It's a mutually beneficial relationship. Three Dog is the man in charge. He keeps that signal broadcasting pretty much single-handedly. He's, interesting. I'll give him that much. She died well. In the end, that's all that really matters. Watch your... Hail.
Fine. Good old mutant cleansing. There's nothing else like it.
Normally there's a bunch of dead BOS soldiers over here, but not in this case. Alright guys, let's make our entrance.
Looks like it's all clear. Unlocking outer doors. Doors open. Quit buzzing me, will ya?
And we're gonna loot.
Nice digs, huh?
Good old mutant cleansing. There's nothing else like it.
Hail.
Oh, man. That thing was enormous.
Keep your eyes open, brother.
The look on your face says it all. You're wondering who the heck this guy is and why you're there. Well, prepare to be enlightened. I am Three Dog, jockey of discs and teller of truths, lord and master over the finest radio station to grace the wastes, Galaxy News Radio. And you, well, I know who you are. Heard about you leaving that vault, traveling the unknown, just like dear old Dad, huh? Met him already. Yep, guilty as charged. I don't usually have exposure to the public like this. It's nice to know someone's listening. Makes carrying on the good fight that much easier. Imagine a picture, okay? A picture of the Capital Wasteland. All that brick and rock. A whole lot of nothing, right? There's people out there trying to just barely make it from day to day, fighting to stay alive and make something out of what they got. But then you've got all kinds of shit. Slavers, super mutants, raiders. They all want a slice of the pie too, and aim to take it by force. They can't, not against those kind of enemies. They just run away and hide, or they stay and die. It just ain't right. So that's where I enter the picture. I fight the good fight with GNR as my gun. The sound of truth goes out across the Capital Wasteland. Hell, someone's gotta counter that bullshit on the Enclave station. Oh, I have plenty of enemies that would love nothing more than to put a bullet between my eyes. The only thing keeping that from happening is Sarah Lyons and the Brotherhood of Steel. We've brokered a sweet deal. They keep me from taking a dirt nap, and I keep a strong roof over their head. From what I saw, they were the ones who saved your ass. They keep the ruins super mutant free so people like you can get to people like me in one piece. Without them, we'd be knee-deep in mutie shit. Sorry. I'm so used to talking to an audience that can't answer, I just assume you want to hear my voice all the time. So, you want to know where your dad is? Fair enough. We got one rule in the good fight, though. You want help, you gotta contribute. You wanna find your dad, and it just so happens his location is known to yours truly. He was here at Galaxy News. We had a great conversation. He's a real stand-up guy. If you wanna know more, you're gonna have to contribute to the good fight. I like what you're saying, but this is bigger than just you and your dad. If you want help from Galaxy News, you need to contribute to Galaxy News. That's all there is to it. Wow, I thought you were in a rush. Whatever, man. Chat me up when you're ready.
We're gonna come back to Three Dog, because I already know where we need to go, because I played this game for 10 years. More than 10 years, actually. So, we're gonna come back to him. But, right now, we're gonna head back to Tenpenny.
Give me a second. Keep your panties on.
Hey there.
What the fuck, man? I've been Sure, give me whatever you got. Don't piss.
Very nice to make your acquaintance. I'm your new robo.
Welcome to Boutique La Chic. I'm Lydia Montenegro, proprietor. Here you'll find only the best, with a price tag you can boast about to your friends. Your taste in shopping venue is impeccable. How may I assist you? If they got in here, they'd get their filth over everything. You can smell them a mile away. I hope they come back and get killed by security. Really? Perhaps you can. We'd all be terribly grateful. Chief Gustavo will want to know you're willing to help. My boutique has many unique... It's been a pleasure doing business.
Alright, we got about a minute and something. lucky.
Thought you could hide. Die, die, die!
Hey there. The very best.
Guess we're gonna have to go up to that's where we're gonna pause.